Good. I guess it is. Good morning. Good morning. Appreciate you all again. Another Tuesday practice in the books. Thought our guys had great juice. Showed physicality today, which is going to be needed in this game. Still got to clean up a lot of things from assignment standpoint, just because of the new game plan that's kind of going in. So, still got 4 days to get ready for that, and really looking forward to hosting a game in front of our home crowd, because the next 4 weeks after this we'll be on the road. So very important to us to start fast, execute, play with physicality, not turn the ball over, win situational football, and we got to score touchdowns in the red area, and we got to stop red area touchdowns on defense. So that's really the mindset going into this game. We got to be very patient because of what ODU does on defense. Their defense coordinator's been with Coach Rain for 5 years, so they're very dialed into what they're doing, their adjustments and their disguise elements, and them checking the blitz when we check calls. So got to make sure we're exceptional in our assignments and just be very simple with our plan. They make you earn everything you get. They do an outstanding job of running to the ball, pursuing the football. They always have 11 hats in a lot of the pitchers. So that's a testament to, the standard they have set on that side of the ball. But we got to match that intensity on offense. And like I said, defensively, got to make sure we control the running game. And whichever quarterback plays, we got to adjust and adapt and execute our assignments and play basic football. Be where my feet are. Tackle. Everyone has to pursue the football, and got to get third down stops and force them to, punt the football. And we got to, when turnovers do occur, or where they do occur, we got to make sure sudden change. We got to change our mindset and hold them to a field goal if that occurs. So it's just going to come down to basic football of physicality, executing your assignments, and playing for 4 quarters. With that being said, open up for questions.
Obviously, from a team standpoint, you've moved on from the last game, but from a preparation, just the X's and O's side, it's a copycat sport a lot of times. So do you have to look at the last tape of what went wrong, maybe defensively, because you might see teams try and exploit those same things down the line?
Yeah, absolutely. We actually do copycat periods throughout the whole season, things that have hurt us, and we'll re-show and redo those plays for our defense to make sure that we're on our assignments. The only difficult part is sometimes the calls aren't exactly the same, so the adjustment is different. So we have to make sure that we adjust that call with that play to make sure that we got the correct eye discipline, and we're able to execute that call to make that job or that play successful where it doesn't hurt you again.
Good Monday, Tuesday practice this week. I know that how you guys practice matters for you getting ready for games. You feel like you've gotten that those first 2 days?
Yeah, we've had Monday was a good practice. Today was a good practice. So it is all about how we prepare that process of doing things the right way in practice. And I firmly believe if you do things right in practice, and they should carry over into the game. If you're not doing things right, those same fleas will show up in the game. So I do think we're not fine-tuned yet, just because you're not supposed to be on a Tuesday. So we're still got to adjust things, throw plays out, throw calls out, kind of minimize the game plan as the week progresses, and make sure we're calling and executing what is called and what we can execute. Now, what you can do about the schedule, you've been a part of the schedule before? Has had a bye week again and another bye week? Never. That's a tough deal, and yeah, it is what it is. Can't control it. Saw that when I got hired, so it's just part of the schedule, and we got to be smart as coaches, and we got to make sure we're fresh at the same time. Don't lose your physicality or your edge and your conditioning. So, that's the difficult part in this part of the season. We are battling some injuries and things of that sort. So just next guy up mentality still is our motto, and some guys are going to step up and play.
Focusing on the rush defense, the last game Georgia Southern, they rushed more than 200 yards. When reviewing that and analyzing that, what were the struggles of defending the run, and what have you worked on to improve on that or alleviate that as you go through this season?
Yeah, just really gap control, eye control, not getting off blocks, not pursuing the football, and tackling. I mean, it was basic football. We just got to make sure that intensity carries over. I didn't think we started very fast. I didn't think we played with maximum effort that I've seen from this bunch. So, that's a challenge to our team this week, is to make sure that we don't let a team come in here and want it more than we do.
And you mentioned Old Dominion possibly playing multiple quarterbacks, and how do you prepare for that as far as your scouting and just overall when you have that potential of seeing multiple guys take a snap under center?
Yeah, we just look at what each quarterback does well and what each quarterback doesn't do well. So it's just a matter of differentiating the two quarterbacks, and you got to make certain calls with certain guys in the game. I mean, their offense really doesn't change. It's just the abilities from each quarterback changes. So we just got to be aware, and whoever they start, we got to make sure we're ready to stop them and make them do something they don't want to do.
Running game has been formidable all season, with the exception of your last game. You need to reestablish that.
Yeah, we just went 3 and out too many times against Southern last week when we played. You got to convert on third downs. And this week has been more concentration on the run game. And it's going to be a physical war because of how they play their defense. So we definitely have to run the football. It will be ugly at times, but we got to make sure that we're patient and just keep chopping, and you just got to maximize opportunities when they present themselves, because they do a good job of bringing population and getting population to the football, just because they got 8 eyes on the ball at all times, and some guys that's really hard to block in their scheme of their defense. So it's going to take our O-line covering down when our skill gets the ball. It's also going to take our backs to create yards at the contact, and turn those 3-yard runs into 5-yard runs, or a 1-yard run into a 3-yard run. And you just got to make sure we're patient and make sure we're taking what they give us.
What kind of opportunities is this for your team? You mentioned having to go on the road the next month, and then sandwiching between the bye weeks and playing at home. What kind of opportunity is this for your team?
Every opportunity is an opportunity for us to showcase what we have done during the week. Another opportunity to improve. Another opportunity to get a bad taste out your mouth. So every opportunity that we get, where we only have 8 more left, we got to maximize them as coaches and players, and we're really dedicating our season to our seniors, because this is their last rodeo. So just ask all our guys to make sure, whether you're on scout team, if you play 2 snaps on offense, or whatever your role is, make sure you know why you're doing it. And it's all about sending these guys out the right way. And as long as you practice hard and you do things in the correct manner, and you perform the way you're capable of performing on game day, and you play with maximum effort, then I have no regrets as a coach or a player. And if you lose, then that's fine. But when you don't, prepare the right way. If we don't come into a game with your jaw set, where it's going to be a physical war, that's when you have regrets as a coach and a player. So, it's the biggest thing that you're trying to get the kids to kind of hone on in. Is every game you got to strap it up, you got to bring the juice, and expect a physical game, and you got to take the fight to the other team. Can't be the nail in games like this, because the talent margins from here on out are going to be pretty similar, and everyone's going to have bumps and bruises and injured guys, but it's going to be about how hard do each and every unit play. and how can we execute our assignments and play with composure. But at the same time, you got to play with physicality.
That sounds like a lot of coaching with like mindset and where have you seen the growth in mindset so far? Where do you hope to see it?
Yeah, just that. Just want to come out and start fast, have juice, have fun, play for one another, and then just do your job. Everyone's going to be on a one-on-one battle, and each person has to win their one-on-one battles more than they lose. They got good players, but so do we. So you got to win more of your one-on-ones than you lose. If you do that, and we do that collectively, then you will like the result.
I know you focused on your team and you're a week-to-week guy, but it's obviously hard to ignore the college football landscape. Team you defeated, Vanderbilt defeats Alabama. What does that just say about, from your perspective, just the state of the college football landscape, and what about Georgia State overall, that your team has the ability to beat a team that competed at such a high level?
Yes, going back to kind of what I've been saying, just your mindset. I think every team in America, you got to come in ready to play, wanting to be about physicality. You have to prepare the right way. Every single day of preparation is going to have a cause and effect of what's going to happen on game day. And I ultimately believe that. And as you watch film and as we do walkthroughs, every single rep, we're doing it for a reason. And if teams are lackadaisical or take a team for granted, or you don't have that mindset that I got to dominate, then you can get beat on any given Sunday. That's why college football is the greatest, sport there is, because no matter who you play, you can get beat if you don't bring your A game, especially when the talent level is even. And even when the talent level is not even, momentum is a huge ordeal in the college football world. If you can seize momentum and keep your momentum, it's hard to get it back.
You watched that game?
I did not watch that game. I was actually at a fundraiser event, so I missed a lot of football on Saturday. I was busy from 2 o'clock to 10 o'clock.
Obviously, it's a lot harder for teams watching the tape to not notice Ted Hurst on offense. So how does that change your game plan, knowing he might start getting more coverage than his way, and balancing, you want to throw guys who establish himself as a playmaker, but also they might start trying to bracket him because of what he's shown through 4 games?
Yeah, we just got to get everybody. It's all about the progression and what the quarterback sees at times. But we got weapons at all the receiver spots and even at the running back spot. So we really got to go through our progressions and take what they give us. That's what I mean by being patient. You got to progress to play. If things are open for a player, we got to make sure we're distributing the ball to the right guy, and that's part of our game. Last game we didn't do that very well.
What does it mean to have a healthy Justin Abraham back in the lineup?
Oh, it means a lot. He's a vocal leader, played here a long time, means a lot to this program. It means a lot to him, and that's what I was talking about. All the guys the seniors that we have, you want the way we prepare and practice and do walkthroughs for those seniors, because this could be their last opportunity over the next 8 weeks, and just make sure you're playing for your brother and giving your best effort in all facets of preparation so that we don't have any regrets on Saturday.
When you first got here, was there something about him that you saw that, not that he right, but something special?
Yeah, beautiful personality. He's not feeling well today, so when you ask him questions, he's probably gonna be a little bit not himself. But he's a different young man, and we want our guys to be who they are, and I just love how he attacks the preparation, the game, and I hate that he is dealing with injuries. It's hard. When you want to play your best and do your best in your last year and you're not fully healthy, and hopefully he can continue to get better week by week and get to 100%. But chances are that's probably not going to happen, because it's just 8 straight weeks of football, and as the season go on, everyone will be kind of on the same page, and you got to practice smart as we move later in the season. But really love Justin Abraham for who he is and the leadership he's provided and how he holds his teammates accountable.
Seen a lot of different, Kevin Swint making plays at outside linebackers, KD McDaniel, and Cam Williams also. Just feels like that's a place on the defense where kind of the depth is showcasing a little bit.
Yeah, all three guys have roles, and we're expecting them to play their best. And, that's the thing. If you got quality depth at certain positions, you're afforded to play, different guys, and they can stay fresh. We definitely got to try to play more guys from an interior standpoint on both lines of scrimmages to kind of keep our guys fresh as possible and, get ready for this 8-week run.